Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? It's Monday, so you guys know that means it's story time, but first let me give you guys some news and recent updates. First of all, I am going to the Kalphite Queen right now, as you see, going through the fairy ring, and I am heading to the KQ because I achieved the Abyssal Demon Head finally after 3,000 plus kills, or however long I was there for. I camped them and I got 99 Slayer with 17 mil XP, and I have never gotten the head, and I finally got it, so I'm very happy about that. And I got 7 whip drops, 1 effigy, and 4 spin tickets trying to get the Abyssal Demon Head, and I finally got it. So now I am on my way to the Kalphite Queen. It's the last head I need. I will put a picture of the Abyssal Demon Head on the screen right now, and I just have to get the Kalphite Queen Head, so that's what I've been doing recently. I've just been killing the Kalphite Queen. I actually got my first Dragon Chain Body drop yesterday, so I'll post a picture of that as well, and that was pretty cool, because, I mean, every day in 2005 or 6 or 7, I mean, I know it was released in September of 2004, but it's really cool because, you know, back in the day, you would always want the Dragon Chain, or you'd kill the Kalphite Queen in hopes of getting one in a 25 mil split, and I never got one during those times, and I never got one ever. And having my first one ever was pretty cool. So it only sold for 3.7 mil, but hey, I'll take it. So anyways, you're probably wondering why I'm lagging a little bit. It's because I'm in World 2. Now, I wanted to do the video so I didn't have to hop constantly like I normally do when I kill Kalphite Queen. I normally would just hop through the worlds, and I would just obviously not care. But obviously when I'm filming this right now, I don't want to put on the screen of the commentary or on the video that black screen to block out my IP that's at the top. So I didn't want to hop around. So I decided to test the theory of killing it in World 2. Hopefully it'll speed up the spawn timer. Its normal spawn is about 5 minutes long, so I didn't want to just sit there, kill one, and wait 5 minutes while I talk to you guys. I kind of wanted to keep it up and running, but who knows how long it'll take. But let me pot up right now, and then we'll get into the story time. But before I get into the story time, I'd like to say that my mixtape is dropping August 10th. I said that last time, and I'm going to say it again. First of all, August 9th, I will be on RuneScape Radio getting interviewed by Queen Anita. You should definitely tune in. I will let you guys know when I'm actually getting interviewed on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, whatever. And you guys will know when I am actually on air. It's going to be a live interview. It's going to be really cool. It's kind of promoting the mixtape, and it's just a cool little thing that I'm doing. And then the 10th, my mixtape will drop, and then 11th, I have a contest for anyone who downloaded the mixtape, so it's going to be a really, really cool weekend. I mean, I know it's Thursday to Saturday, but you know what I mean. It's going to be pretty cool, so I hope you guys all download it. I hope you guys all enjoy it. I'm working extremely hard, and I'm swamped up to my neck working on all this, so I hope you guys will all enjoy it. But anyways, let's get into the story time. Now, I asked people for suggestions on the Facebooks, on the Twitters, on the Tumblrs, on what I should do for story time this Monday, and Austin replied first out of everyone, and I don't just pick the first person to do it, but the first person to suggest anything on my Facebook was Austin, and he suggested a story about the Friendzone, which I'm pretty sure everyone is common with. Everyone knows about the Friendzone. Everyone knows that the Friendzone is a place where no guy ever wants to be. It's when you've gone too far into the Friendzone and you cannot date the girl that you like or your best friend or anything like that. It is something that no guy wants to be trapped in. It's pretty much like being trapped in the worst environment ever. So anyway, it makes for a really good story. So anyways, as of recent, I actually went on a date with one of my best friends that is a girl, and I'm not going to say her name or disclose any information, but I asked her on a date because I do like her very much and I do care about her a lot, and I know everything about her. I've been friends with her for about 5 years now, and I said, you know what, let's try to do something else. Let's try to maybe go that extra mile. Let me take you out on a date, because she's been dating a bunch of douchebags, and I just wanted, you know, to be able to treat someone nicely and show her how a man can actually treat someone and how to treat someone correctly. So I said, let me take you out on a date, and she said, yeah, sure, of course, you know, let's go on a date. So I took her out on a date to Dave & Buster's. Now, if you guys don't know what Dave & Buster's is, it's a kind of, I don't know if you guys know what Sports Plus is, but it's kind of like a Sports Plus mixed with a restaurant. It's a nice place to eat, and it's a nice place to play games, so it's kind of a fun date all around. You get to play some games, you get to eat good food, you get to play some more games, you know, whatever. And I'm going to go through my date really quick. I'll kind of break it down really quickly. We decided to eat dinner first, and we ate dinner, and I actually pulled out her chair for her, and the manager of the place saw that. Now, I didn't know it was the manager at the time. I saw the guy had like a gray shirt on, it was a button-up, he was dressed nicely. He kind of looked like a manager, but I didn't just put the two together. And our waitress, you know, seated us at our table. I pulled out her chair for her, and she sat down. And our waitress came over about 5 minutes later after seating us and said, my manager saw you pull out a chair for this young lady. And he's like, I haven't seen that kind of like gentlemanliness, I guess, in this kind of era with, you know, this day and age of the teenage, youth. So he's like, can I give you guys a free appetizer? So I was like, okay, cool, got a free appetizer. So that was pretty cool on my date that I actually scored a free appetizer for being a gentleman. So that's a tip for you guys out there. Always pull out the chair for your date or your girlfriend, because you may get a free appetizer out of it, and that'd be pretty cool. So anyway, I was happy as hell. I was like, yeah, free appetizer. That looks really good on me, first of all. So anyway, we ate that. We ate our main course. We talked all the time. And, we just talked about, catching up normally. We talk all the time, usually through texting and stuff like that. But we talked on another level, like about past relationships and stories. And we just kind of shared some things that you wouldn't share over text messaging. So it was a very nice kind of environment where we ate our food and we enjoyed our company. And then we went on and played games, and she's very competitive and I'm very competitive, and we just kind of like played games for fun. I let her win a few things. We played skee ball, and we're both bowlers actually. She bowled for a while. She quit recently, but I'm a bowler and I could probably win skee ball if I tried. And it was down to the last ball, and I had one ball left and she was beating me by 20. So I needed to get a 30 to win, and if I got a 10 I would lose, and I purposely got a 10 and I let her win, because you got to do that sometimes. You got to let the girls win. It's not always about winning. But anyways, we played some games, we got some tickets, we got some candy, and we left. But anyways, the friend zone part is we had a great time, and I kind of wanted to be a little bit more than friends, or at least find out that she kind of wanted to be more than friends too. And that's kind of the point of the date, was to take her out, I spent a lot of money, by the way. I spent about $60 or $70 just on this date. I paid for everything, the food, the games, the everything. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of get the hint that we could possibly be more than just friends. So that's what I really wanted to learn from this date, and it would probably be proven at the end of the night when I dropped her off at home with a goodnight kiss. So anyway, after the Dave & Buster's, I drove her home. It was probably late. I think it was about 11, yeah, I'd say 10:30 or 11, and obviously that's not that late, but I mean, obviously for a date it is. So I took her out at 7, I think, and we got home at 11. It was a long dinner, long games and everything like that, so we had a good time. But I dropped her off at her house, and I said, I'll walk you to her door, and I opened her door for her, and we were saying goodnight, and I kind of, went in for the kiss, okay? And now this is where the part where you want to learn about the friend zone. Now, like I said, I've been friends with this girl for 5 years, so I don't know if she wants the same thing that I want, or, I'm not looking for sex or anything like that. I'm looking just for, if we're going to be more than just friends, if we're going to go to the dating platform or and I think that's what most guys look for the friend zone kind of thing. And I kind of went in for the kiss, and I kind of got cheeked. If you don't know what getting cheeked is, it's kind of like, you're not sure if you want that, and the girl kind of cheeks you, kind of turns her cheek a little bit, and you kiss her cheek pretty much. So I kissed her cheek, and I was like, all right, good night, and I said good night to her and all that, and she went inside, and I left. And I was kind of disappointed because, I mean, first of all, you want to learn, but I mean, if you're going to, go out on a date with me and, know it's a date, and she knew it was a date, and, if you're going to take that time out and make me pay $70 and stuff for that, you can at least give me a goodnight kiss. Or even before the date, you can say, you know what, I don't want to be more than just, whatever. Oh, look, wow, a dragon two-hand sword. That's pretty crazy. Alright, well, sorry, that kind of interrupted my story, but I got a dragon two-hander just now. Anyways, like I was saying is, before the date, if you can just say, I don't want to be more than friends, but we can still go out, and I just want to stay friends with you. And I would have respected that. But if you're going to go on a date and not, fully recognize or say that, you're 100%, wanting to be more than friends, then don't tell that person you're going to go on a date. So that's a tip for any girls out there, is if a guy that you're good friends with asks you out, say yes if you're, wanting to go to that extra form, because he wouldn't be asking you if he didn't want to go to that next level, you know what I mean? So for any girl out there, just say yes if you want to be more than friends, and tell him that you don't want to be more than friends. You just want to stay really good friends because you appreciate his friendship, because he'll understand. Trust me, I would have understand if she said that to me. But anyways, so I went for the kiss, I got cheeked, and I went home, and I was just kind of upset. I wasn't upset. I was just like, damn, I really wish I didn't spend $70. But besides that, is I wish that she would have just said that, she wanted to stay friends or something like that, because I'm not sure now. The whole point to get out of that date was to know if we were going to be more than friends or not, and that kind of put me in a giant friend zone. Now, everyone who's been in the friend zone knows that you have that girlfriend. They're like, oh, I wish I could find someone so nice as you. And then you're like, well, I'm single, and I'm standing here with my thumb up my ass, and I talk to you every day, yet you still date the douchebags, and I'm right here, and I'm as nice as me, so let's do something more. And they're like, no, we're too good of friends. Or they have the line that they go, oh, we're such good friends, and I just can't jeopardize that. I don't want to jeopardize that. We're going to become girlfriend and boyfriend, not hating enemies. I don't get what they mean by ruin the friendship. The friendship could only get stronger. But anyways, the friend zone is a place you don't really want to be in. So that was my recent date. I know a lot of you guys followed me on Twitter, and I said I was going out on a date, and I tweeted my outfit, I tweeted all that stuff, and I told you guys all about it. And I kind of wanted to share it in a story time because actually the friend zone is a pretty good topic. So that's what happened to me is I got friend zoned. Now I don't like saying that I got friend zoned. Obviously no one likes to get friend zoned, but it's what happened and it's life. So I really am not sure if she wants to be just friends or more than friends. She let me take her on a date and she didn't let me give her a goodnight kiss, so I'm kind of confused. So I left there more confused than I actually was when I went into the date, and that's kind of upsetting. You know, that's something you don't want to leave with. But my tip for anyone in the friend zone is either prove to the girl or tell the girl straight out if you actually like the girl. Obviously, don't just try to get out of a friend zone because, you know, you just want to be a dick. If you really care for the girl and you want to be with the girl and you want to, you know, go out with this girl, then tell her to her face, you know, tell her, let me take you out on a date and it's going to be a real date. Let me, you know, go the whole 9 yards. I'm paying for everything. I'm going to treat you for everything. And I want to be more than friends. And tell her straight up, because I didn't say that I want to be more than friends at the beginning of it. I just said I want to take her on a date, but I thought that was kind of implied, but I think I was wrong. So I personally learned something this past week. And I think that it's important to just tell her straight to her face that you want to be more than friends, and you want to take her on a date and treat her right, because not all guys are douchebags. And I hate when girls just say, oh, every guy is such a douchebag, they're all the same, because they keep running back to the same idiots that they've been dating their whole lives. So that's what really irks me, is that, you know, they keep saying that, but they haven't tried a nice person. Like, there's plenty of nice guys out there. I know a lot of them. I'm one of them. And they just don't give anyone a chance, especially the people who are in friend zones. Obviously, they're friends with you because you're such a good person. And then they're like, oh, no, if I could just find someone like you, but not you, which makes no fucking sense at all. That's, you know, that's what the girl's logic is. And I don't understand, because if they have something great in front of them, why not just jump on it? Like, not jump on it in a physical term, but, you know, mentally. Why not they just snatch up the guy and, you know, be a boyfriend-girlfriend with them? I mean, obviously it might be weird because you guys have been friends for so long, but it could turn out to be something better or worse. You never know if you don't try. So I think that if you want to get out of the friend zone, is tell them straight up that you want to be more than friends, that you care about them so much and you hate seeing them get hurt from another guy or another girl, depending on who's listening to this video. And just tell them straight up that you really want to make something happen more than friends. And if they, you know, if they want to, they will say yes, and not, then no. But at least you'll know that you're not in the friend zone. You know, you're friend zone forever, and you can't get out of it. So that way you don't expect anything, or you have a crush on this girl, so you can get over the person. Because the friend zone could be multiple different situations. It could be the part where, you know, you really like this person, yet they don't have any interest for you, or you both like each other, but they don't want to ruin a friendship. So it's a bunch of different kind of factors into the friend zone. But if you want to learn more about it, you have to pretty much explore the situation. If you're really good friends with a person and you really could talk to the person, then talk to them. Say, I want to be more than friends. Let's do something. Let me take you on a date. I hate when guys treat you terribly or girls treat you terribly. And let's go have fun. So that's my advice for you guys, is if you really like a girl or if you really like a guy, then just go out and tell them. Really just tell them that you want to be more than friends and get out of that friend zone. Because if one person gets out of the friend zone, that's a big victory for everyone who's in the friend zone. Because that's such a hard field to get out of, because literally girls are crazy. I mean, guys are crazy too. Girls and guys are both dickheads. Don't let me get anything wrong here. I'm not saying girls are assholes or anything like that. Girls and guys are both respectively assholes. Okay? Guys treat girls like dick. I don't know how they do that. And girls always, like, you know, shut out guys that actually care about them and date all these retarded douchebags. So anyway, if you have a relationship with a girl and you're just friends and you want to be more than friends, tell her straight up, because you never know what can happen, and you will never know if you don't try. If you just sit there all the time, I wonder if I would have asked her out, I wonder if this, you're going to be wondering your whole life, and you don't want to be stuck with that. So always try to bring out the best in the situation and know for sure. Get some closure, whether if you're just friends or starting a brand new relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend. So that's my advice for you guys. I got friendzoned recently. Obviously, you heard my date story. Got a free appetizer though. That was pretty cool. That saved about $10. And I had a great time with this girl. Obviously, I, you know, care about her and I enjoy all the time I spend with her. But it stinks that I don't know for sure if I'm in the friend zone permanently or if I'm not. I might explode it even more and say, you know, you want to go out on another date and I really want to be more than friends, and see what she says. And if she respectively says no, then I'll understand. Then we're just friends forever. But if not, then we could potentially start a relationship. And I wouldn't be, you know, obviously she's a good looking girl. She is an awesome person. She's got an awesome personality. And I care a lot about her. And if we were boyfriend, girlfriend, that's great. If we're just friends, that's great. I really don't care, but it's up to her, obviously. If she doesn't feel the same way, then I'm not going to try to do anything. So if you guys are in the friend zone, try to get out of it. If you can't, it sucks. You know, everyone's been in the friend zone at least once with their crush or with their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, or exes or anything like that. You always get stuck in the friend zone somehow. But any guy or girl who's stuck in the friend zone, try your best to get out of it because you never know what happens. Just put yourself out there and see if you can reel them in. And if not, then accept the fact that you're just a friend and find someone else. But anyways, guys, that is the end of this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story about my date, and I hope you guys enjoyed the story about the friend zone. I mean, I've never really been friend zoned so hard, but that was the only time really, and it was recently, so I thought it would make for a good story that, you know, I actually got friend zoned on the spot trying to get a goodnight kiss. So it was kind of embarrassing to me because I spent money and I took her out, 5 hours of my time, and I cherish and appreciate that time she spent with me, but I never learned what I really wanted to learn is if she wanted to be more than friends. So it sucks, but hopefully we'll see in the future if anything evolves from that, but who knows. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment below or tell me on Twitter, Facebook, or Tumblr what I should do for next story time and what you guys want to hear. And that is all for this one. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Later, everyone.